Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout.
Work the body.
Lands a big hook. Tigers feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Scores up top with a left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. Bazooka's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and bazookas banged by a left hand. There it is. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
Prepare for a situation like this, but can he do? He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
A well-targeted jab that time. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Tiger's momentum now could carry things. That was a strong round scoring that knockdown.
He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
All right, you look great. Just don't go crazy in there. Box smart for me.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm, if they show panic, then of course a fighter absorbs that.
Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin, but truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Gets rid of that effort. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, now hugging on the inside. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy. And so many times, it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Right to the belt line. on the receiving end of a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You know, tighten up your punches, all right?
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink, but this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
Joe, he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
Bazooka's defense is paying off now. Not much action as he just ties up. Good job protecting himself.
Unload! Work the body, kid!
Solid shot, the overhand left. Halfway through this round here.
Keep moving, keep moving!
Top-notch jab by Bazooka. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. A little head hunting with the right. Good job staying away from the danger there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. Tiger's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Bazooka's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
At the end of round 3.
Take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, right?
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up on your punches.
Tiger's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Well off the mark by Bazooka. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Pace yourself!
Good flush shot upstairs. Bazooka's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Tiger's able to avoid that punch, and he's holding halfway through round number 4. Good defense, just covering up down low. Not able to land the headshot. bazookas, stumbled back. He just got hurt.
Okay, get your hands up.
Tiger's power is shining through now, and he's actually just pushing his opponent away, trying to set up another big shot.
Well, the key here is, does the referee allow him to keep doing it? If he does, he's going to get him right at the distance he wants where he can nail him a big shot.
Able to dismiss it. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up and keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring.
Start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Tiger's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Oh, what a whiff by Bazooka.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good, solid right hand by Bazooka. Digging in with a left to the gut.
Pace yourself.
Scored well up top. Tiger's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Body shot, body shot.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Right hand downstairs.
Focus.
You see him holding on.
Unload.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. That was nice. He just drew the punch of his opponent, and then a good counter by Bazooka.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than one we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you can do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
Here we are at the start. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Oh! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on stopping this fight.
Well, if he's a real ref, if he's doing his job, he definitely has to.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
halfway through round 6.
Keep moving, keep moving. Relax, relax.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Tiger's left working well that time. Bazooka's defense. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You're okay, stay with me here.
He turned things around. Bazooka's absorbing a left hand. He just took too many damaging shots in that last round. He can't go on like that.
I think right now the referee has to be looking very closely at possibly stopping this fight, and I think he has to understand that.
Okay now, okay, you're good. You're good. Deep breath now. Now you're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide, so keep tight. Keep tight. Feel good? Come on, you gotta give me one more round, right?
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Tiger's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Nice.
And he ties up on the inside. Targeting a left hand to the body. Tiger's opponent has to be conscious of the uppercut. I mean, it's been a consistent weapon of choice.
Well, it's the right weapon on the inside because he's splitting the guard. It's right there for him, and he's hitting him with the floor. What I mean by that is he's actually using the ground. He's grounded, he's got his feet down, he bends his knees, and all the power is coming from below.
Uppercut! Uppercut! Punch! Punch!
Halfway through the 7th round. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Tiger's left landing well.
Let it go! Left and right! Left and right!
Bazooka's hit by a power punch.
Uppercut!
Well placed, straight right hand. Good flush shot by Tiger's hit by a right hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Wow! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
And it's all over. Tiger's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.